Alright, what is up guys? Fat Moose coming at you here today with the commentary. Now what this is going to be more about is a helpful guide to how to improve your gameplay in hardcore, as a little bit of core too. What you're going to see here at the beginning are some of my favorite class setups to use for hardcore dom, hardcore kill confirmed, hardcore TDM. Now each one has a different purpose, and the last one actually you're going to see is my KN. That's more of my core class for free for all and anything else. I use it for everything in core. Now what you're going to see first of all here is the setups might seem a little different from what most people might run. Now with my Razorback, I prefer to run a grip, a fast mags, as well as a long barrel. Now I just find that it gets kills a little more often and it's a little longer range to it. It works a lot better than it used to do when I used to just run the grip and the fast mags. Now you're probably sitting here wondering, Moose, why aren't you running a quick draw on this? Why don't you try to draw first? Well, the thing is, I'm only using that gun on short maps, small maps. Not necessarily all the big maps. If it's a tight corner, I use that gun because it has a great hip fire to me. I can hip fire them around the corner without having to pull the gun up if I have to. Now, that doesn't mean I don't think a quick draw would make it a little bit better, but I just don't want to put the quick draw on and take off my perks. Now, the next thing I'm going to bring up is the M8 class I'm using, and you're actually going to see it in this gameplay. This is probably my favorite class for anything where you can see a long distance in a map. Now, if you're going to see a shorter distance playing a Combine map, Noobtown, I recommend you use this without the sight and you actually put either a silencer on it for hardcore, or you put a just silencer actually work, and take out the sight. Oh, stock will be good too. Stock on this gun is more helpful. I don't use stock on these maps because there's not a lot of turning I really need to do. That's sad. That was a shitty time to die. It's only one of my 4 deaths in this game. Actually, guys, this is a gameplay 84 and 4, I think, from yesterday. It's pretty good. Now, let's get back to this M8. The M8 class is probably one of the most overpowered classes in all of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, this isn't just a hardcore thing. This is a core thing. Now, this gun in hardcore, though, is a god gun. Not just because of its power and the 4 bullets, but because when you shoot this gun at a hip fire rate, it likes to actually hit at a long distance that it's a hip fire without a laser sight, which is perfect. I mean, if you're thinking you're gonna lose a gunfight and you just want to go for it and pull the hip fire as you're pulling up, go for it. This gun might actually hit. 1 in 4 of those bullets usually hits the target, at least every other burst. Now, my other class I like to use, and it's probably one of my favorite classes, is my Dingo class, as you saw earlier. That's probably my biggest running gun and holding back class. If I want to support my team and stand back behind them as they give them cover as they're capturing an objective, that's the class I'm going to use. Now, that class is not just though a little cover class. That class, you can run around with that Dingo for some reason, like it's a Razorback or a Pharaoh. It pulls up so fast. All you have to have on it is a quick draw, and you're set. That gun is amazing. All I run is quick draw, fast mags, extended mags. I don't want to have to reload that much, and if I do have to reload, I like to reload fast. Now, guys, this brings me to my next point. If you're playing hardcore, you have to know what type of player you are. There are 3 main players in hardcore to me. There's the one who likes to play objectively, the one who likes to run gun, and then there's finally the one who likes to sit back, camp, and protect his team as they are doing and capturing their objectives. Now, each one of my classes can be used for any of those styles. Now, some more than others. The Razorback class is better for those who like to run and gun, as well as this M8 class, but the M8 class can also be used to hold back and protect your team as they capture any objective because of its long range and hard hitting capabilities. Now, my class that I would recommend most running gunning is the Razorback. The Razorback is probably one of the better guns for this, and you might see that I don't run a quick draw on it, and that's just a thing of favor. I don't like the quick draw that much on it. It's not that necessary to me. I've not had a problem without it. I just run fast hands with it, and you usually get the kills pretty fast. Now, this M8 class, this one right here is probably the best one to go in between running and gunning as well as sitting back. Only because it's long range capability, it's hard hitting power. I mean, you could hit someone almost across the map with this and still kill them as long as you hit them with a bullet, or at least 2 bullets of the burst. Now, this is going to bring me to my next topic. When you're playing hardcore, this is a big thing. In core too. But in hardcore especially, because you can die really fast and you can overlap your kill streaks really fast because we're killing people really fast sometimes, especially when they're spawn trapped. You can't be overlapping your score streaks with your team. You need to communicate and have similar score streaks but different. It's okay to have 2 or 3 people running counters and UAVs, but when it comes to haters, you don't need more than 2 people on a team who know they can get UAVs every game to run them. maybe 1 or 2 running a Wraith, 1, maybe maximum 2 running Wraps. I don't even like using Wraps that much. They kill you and your team. In fact, you'll see in this gameplay, I actually get killed by one of my Wraps balls once, and another time I die because I try to shoot someone and a Wraps falls in front of me, and I shoot the Wraps and miss him, and he kills me. Now, this is an important thing, not because of the fact that you're overlapping, but if you have different score streaks for everyone, if everyone's running something different, you will learn and you will see really fast that you are taking over a map a lot faster than you used to. It only takes a couple extra score streaks for them to have to worry about when you have a Wraith, Wraps, Hater, GI, Sentry Gun, and Guardian out at the same time. These people don't even know what to look at, where to go. They can't get on A because there's a Guardian on A. They can't get on B because there's a Sentry Gun over B. The Wraps are everywhere, so they can't touch C. You will be able to see an easy way to triple cap this way. It's actually really easy to coordinate everything as long as this is going on. As soon as one person calls in their score streaks, everyone else will be able to, and you will see a lot better gameplay. Actually, right here, guys, here's what I was talking about. I think this is where I shoot the Wraps ball. Yep. It's going to fall right there. That's one of probably the most unfortunate things I have ever done or seen in any of my gameplays. I can't even believe that happened. Now, guys, this is going to bring me to the last part of this whole entire tutorial here. If you're wanting to use anything in HardCore, there are 3 things I need you to know about HardCore mode if you're not a HardCore mode player. In HardCore mode, you already know it's less health, as well as you don't regenerate. Now, here's my biggest rule. If you've never played HardCore and you want to give it a try out because you've seen everyone getting these 120, 130, 300 kill gameplays from Carnage Clan and everyone else, you need to know you can't be running into every gunfight. If you see a gunfight going on and you don't confidently know where that person is, you can try for it, but I'm going to tell you, you're probably going to die. Mainly because if that person's already looking at HardCore, they don't have to know where you are, know you're coming. They just have to get one stray bullet. I've been hit by so many stray bullets in HardCore and killed that it'll amaze you what kills you. As well, sometimes in HardCore, the host really does matter. In fact, I think I had host in this game. But host seems to be a big thing in HardCore, DOM, HardCore, TDM, anything. Person with host seems to have every bullet magically connect. I mean, I thought host connections weren't as big of a deal anymore, but apparently they still are. Now, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I hope it helped. I know it's not the best. I'm still getting used to doing all this. Now, if you like the video, please feel free to leave a like below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys again later.